Have you ever wondered why some hunters swear by calibers no one's ever heard of? You're glassing a distant ridge at dawn, heart pounding, and you know that one perfect shot could make or break your day. Most people reach for the same old .30 rounds. But what if the truly elite performers aren't the household names? Today, I'm going to expose 5 under-the-radar calibers that deliver uncanny flat trajectories, laser-like accuracy, and ethical terminal performance, yet almost nobody uses them. Stick around because the second pick halfway through the list has a secret trick that will make you rethink your entire loadout. By the end, you'll know exactly which cartridge deserves a spot in your next hunt, and why waiting could mean missing your moment in the field. When you hear .280, most folks think of a mild deerstalker, but the Ackley improved variant turns that assumption on its head. With its 40-degree shoulder and slightly steeper neck, this round boosts case capacity enough to push at a 140-grain Spitzer at nearly 3,100 feet per second, numbers that rival many Magnum offerings. That extra speed isn't just for bragging rights. It flattens the trajectory so dramatically that your point-blank range stretches well past 400 yards, eliminating guesswork on holes. Imagine dialing in 2 clicks once and not touching your scope out to 700 yards. Yet despite all this, few factory rifles come chambered in .280 AI, and quality ammo will often cost you north of $50 a box. It demands hand-loading discipline, but for a marksman who values every ounce of precision, the payoff can be game-changing. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear about the short-action marvel on deck next. Short of a dedicated Magnum platform, few calibers marry long-range punch with manageable recoil as well as the 6.8 Western. Born from the 270 WSM case, it lets you drive hefty 165 to 175 grain bullets with ballistic coefficients that laugh in the face of wind drift. Reports are flooding in from backcountry hunters boasting sub.5 MOA groups at 600 yards, and doing so with recoil softer than a typical 300 Win Mag slug. Its short-action footprint makes rifles lighter and faster to shoulder, a boon when quick follow-up shots matter. The real beauty lies in sectional density, deep penetration on elk or even black bear, without the brain-shaking kick. Price and availability still lag behind mainstream rounds, so you'll likely hand-load to reap its full benefits. But don't blink, because the next classic on our list delivers a renaissance of its own, and it's charmingly unexpected. Few cartridges boast a legacy as rich as the .257 Roberts, yet you seldom hear it mentioned alongside new favorites. Originating over a century ago, its slender neck and modest powder charge combine to send 100 grain bullets screaming at 3,000 feet per second, carving razor-flat paths out to 300 yards. But here's the twist. Compared to modern rounds, its recoil is so gentle that you could shoot all day without flinching, making it ideal for training new hunters or dialing in windage corrections without punishing your shoulder. And while some say it's underpowered for elk, in the hands of a skilled marksman it's more than capable. It simply rewards precise shot placement. Handloaders have resurrected this gem, tinkering with bullet profiles up to 120 grains for deeper penetration. Limited factory ammo and fewer off-the-shelf rifles keep it under the radar. But for those seeking a vintage flair and surgical accuracy, the .257 Roberts is quietly reclaiming its throne. Curious how an old-school round can outshine more modern designs, the next entry shows exactly why evolution isn't always better. In the world of all-rounders, the 7mm 08 Remington stands out as the jack of all trades and master of many. Neck down from the ubiquitous .308 Winchester, it sends 140 grain bullets at roughly 2,900 feet per second, carving flat arcs to 400 yards with mild recoil that won't send novices running for cover. Recent hunter surveys place it among the top 3 most reliable cartridges for everything from whitetail to spring turkey, and its short-action rifles are both lightweight and quick to cycle. But here's the catch. While it's ubiquitous enough to find holsters in any sporting goods store, its ballistic edge over a 270 Win or 6.5 Creedmoor at extreme ranges is slight. If world-class long-range precision is your goal, you might still gravitate toward a dedicated Magnum. However, for practical backcountry use, where versatility, ammo availability, and moderate recoil combine in perfect harmony, the 7mm 08 is a silent champion. Yet even this versatile stalwart has an Achilles heel, and uncovering that will prepare you for the precision king we're about to meet. When bench rest shooters chased sub.2 MOA groups in the early 90s, they turned to the 6.5-284 Norma, and for good reason. This cartridge sculpts the perfect balance between case capacity and bore size. launching 140 to 156 grain bullets north of 3,000 feet per second, and shrugging off wind to maintain point-blank engagement zones past 500 yards. In the field, that translates to confidence on antelope drives and whisper-quiet shots at glassing ranges. But such performance comes at a price. Barrel life can dip below 1,500 rounds, and ammo runs $50 to $80 a box. Plus, you'll nearly always handload to extract its true potential. Yet for hunters who prize split-second precision, the Norma variant bests most magnum cartridges in flatness and lateral consistency. And here's the kicker: a simple barrel profile tweak can extend its lifespan dramatically, so you don't have to choose between unmatched accuracy and practical durability. But before you rush out to order one, there's one more wildcard on our list that's stirring serious buzz. Rumors suggest that a newcomer, let's call it the 6mm ARC-2, is quietly threatening to rewrite the rules of hunting precision. Early prototypes claim sub-.4 MOA groups at 800 yards, while offering recoil lighter than a 6.5 Creedmoor. Reports say its boron nitride coating reduces barrel wear by as much as 30%, and handloaders are already eyeing 105 grain VLD bullets for maximum ballistic coefficient. None of this is set in stone. Manufacturers haven't released full specs, and independent testing is still underway. But whispers in precision rifle forums hint at factory loads under $30 a box, making it both affordable and astonishingly accurate. If these claims hold up, it could unseat even the venerable 6.5-284 Norma as the go-to choice for hunters chasing mile-plus shots. Stay tuned, because the official announcement is expected next season, and you won't want to be the last to learn how this sleeper can elevate your accuracy game. We've journeyed from the underappreciated 280 Ackley Improved to the rumored marvel on the horizon, unpacking why each cartridge punches above its weight. You now know which rounds deliver Magnum-level flatness without Magnum recoil, which classics deserve a second chance, and which innovations could redefine your precision limits. So here's the big question: which one will you chamber for your next hunt? Will you dive into hand-loading the 257 Roberts, pick up a short-action at 6.8 Western, or gamble on the whispers around the 6mm ARC-2? Don't let another season pass relying on the same old factory loads. Subscribe now, ring that bell, and join me next time, because in the world of precision hunting, the edge goes to those who keep moving forward. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.